21st Century Entrepreneurship with Martin Piskarik.
Have you ever felt like your business is not moving at the pace that you want to move at? Like you're unsure of what to focus on and where to put your attention and to make sure that it's having the greatest return? Well, you're not alone. A lot of people feel the same way. Hey there, my name is Justin Hanover. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this episode and spend some time together. And my goal is to make sure that you walk away from this episode with more value and maybe some more clarity. But a little bit about me and my story. I started my entrepreneurial journey 15 years ago when I was just about 19. I jumped right into business itself. I started a fitness business. It basically started as a mobile type of platform, going to people's homes and businesses. Over time, grew that into a 6,000 square foot facility. We had 350 members, 8 team members, and we had a pretty good operation going. And since then, I've exited that and stepped more into the coaching and consulting space, and now run a coaching agency that focuses on helping fitness businesses excel their business. And we teach proven business strategy and framework. Our main mission is to make sure that obviously we have successful fitness businesses, because we know it creates a ripple effect. It's one of the beautiful things in this industry. It's really driven by passionate people. It's why you get into this space, because you have a passion of serving. And we know that if there are more successful fitness businesses, then overall it's going to bleed out and have a ripple effect, creating more positivity overall. So that's why our mission is putting our clients first and making sure that you are successful in scaling your business. So our approach is built around proven frameworks. As I mentioned, we've been doing this for over 15 years. We've worked with over 4,000 fitness business owners, and we've been able to identify the business owner journey, essentially, of like what you go through and what you need to be focusing at that time. And we've nailed it down to 26 different core systems that fit within the core foundations of business: the marketing, sales, fulfillment, finance. Those are the major core areas that you need to be focusing on. And then there's systems obviously within those each individual core areas. So we always first start with an audit and getting an audit and understanding the lay of the land of where your business is at within that journey. And then we're able to simply create that roadmap and prioritize the first bottleneck. And then we were able to keep moving forward, because that's the biggest thing, is identifying, understanding what the first lever is that you need to pull that's going to unlock you to the next problem that you have to solve. Because business is all about solving problems. There's never a shortage of problems. If you don't want to deal with problems, then that means you probably don't want to be in business anymore. So it's just understanding what problem you need to focus on at the right time, and then having a system behind that to solve it with putting your unique stamp on it. And our approach works across all different types of fitness businesses, no matter where you're at in the journey. The great thing is how we operate as being true business coaches. We meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. A couple examples of that: we have one of our clients, JP, who came into us as starting, he kind of like, he's the operator basically. He wasn't really in the true ownership position. He was doing between 10 to 15,000 a month, lacking any type of structure. He was just kind of reacting constantly. So we were able to get in there and put real systems into his business. And in 2 years now, he's doing over 100,000 a month, and on track to remove himself entirely, moving into that CEO role. So that's just one example of somebody who's looking to scale bigger. Then we have other examples of like an independent trainer who had their own little business renting space from another facility, wanted to open up their own location, but didn't know how to. I mean, we were able to take her from working independently and also she had another job working for Orange Theory. And we were able to take her from that position, opening up her own facility, to where now she has her own team and she has a thriving business now. So, I mean, we can take you from basically startup to 7 figures, and making sure that you're optimized and having the right structure in place within your business. That is what like real true business coaching is about. It's not about putting you in a box and saying, okay, this is the only way to do it. It's about understanding where you're at, what needs to happen to move you forward, and then keeping your identity intact. So I actually just had a conversation today with a fitness business owner. And when we got on the call, he thought his major problem was more leads, that he need more leads to be coming through. He felt like if he just increased his leads, it would solve his problems and he'd be able to hit the revenue that he wanted to hit. Sounds pretty logical. A lot of people think the same way. The issue with that was he was not ready for more leads. When we got under there and started looking at his business, he didn't have a clear identification of who their target is. He knew it, he was able to portray it to me, but his branding, his messaging, his website was nowhere speaking to that type of person. So we were able to uncover that his first actual real issue is he needed to get better marketing message. He needs to actually have identity behind who he is that he's going after, the problem that he's solving, and then the outcome that he can deliver to those people before he can start worrying about leads. So that's where I was thinking about identifying what problem actually needs to be addressed first to then unlock the growth. So once we identify that, now we can fix that problem and fix his marketing to get it to a place where putting fuel behind it is actually going to do something and not just waste money. In my journey, like being a servant leader has definitely been something that's ingrained into me. I mean, that's kind of what led me into myself being in the fitness space, and then now providing coaching and consulting, and still being in that place of serving. And there's definitely different types of people I like to work with and get back to, but one is definitely the veterans, and it's something that like someone who's willing to obviously sacrifice everything. It says a lot about that person, and I've love giving back to them, whether going to the shelters and being able to teach them skills that they can use to either improve their situation, improve their job search, things like that, to be able to get them back on their feet and help them improve their own health, give them resources and that they need to be able to live. I mean, like that's definitely been something that we've been a part of, even ingrained into like our culture and every business that I've been a part of. Like that's always been kind of like a driver behind it. But I think we're all here obviously to do more than just work and make money and pay bills and stuff like that. I mean, it's having that fulfillment factor and realizing that it's like every time we step up a level, we can rise up and bring others with us too.
Take a look at you and start to lose my balance. What am I falling into? This feels like something new. I've seen a lot of views, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new.
So different ways I like to support them. I mean, a lot of times, I mean, people just want to have someone to talk to. They want to have someone to talk to listen to them, especially like the veterans and the homeless veteran, like being in that position. I mean, like obviously, like you can imagine, they don't really have that. They don't really have a support system. So a lot of times, just being there, being able to interact with them, have a conversation, it meant a lot to them. And showing up that we're willing to stop our day and spend time with them, to prioritize that. And then going to like just working on different things with them, like on health, like nutrition, like helping them understand nutrition a bit better, so they can start fueling their bodies better, so they can start feeling better, and be able to lead to better actions. To even helping them with skill sets of like how to like start from acquiring a job, how to be presentable, how to communicate better, so that way they can start immersing themselves back out into society and to be thriving. So improving communication skills is crucial.
Everybody spends their life trying to keep on getting by, searching but don't know just what we hope to find. I've been over 7 seas, hoping I can find some peace. Tell me, where's this love I hear is so divine? Well, I could never have been ready for this. I think I should start letting you.
With working with the veterans and like being able to support them, it's coming at it from a way of like of having empathy and understanding their viewpoint and their shoes and what they're going through and what matters to them, and then where they want to go with things, and how they want to get out of this situation, and realizing that like yes, like it's like everybody wants to snap their fingers and get to the end result quickly, but that's not always the case. I mean, and you have to be able to obviously go through it and understand what needs to be addressed at that time, based on the experience that's happening and the situation that's unfolding and the environment that you're in. So not everything is so always cut and dry, obviously, and that kind of goes into like how we bridge into like how we work with our clients as well, because it's yes, like business can have its like areas of like black and white, but we're dealing with people at the end of the day, and people have different experiences, people have different lives, they have different environments that they're in. So that's what understanding, being able to understand good business coaching is, being able to adapt to the different situation and environment that we find each of our clients in, to be able to apply our framework to, but still meet them where they're at. That's important, because like when people feel like they're being like a round cylinder being forced into a square hole, I mean it's frustrating, because it feels like you're not getting you, like they're not understanding you and where you're at, what needs to be addressed, and the kind of like the journey that you're on. So that's really the perspective that we come at with addressing our coaches, is first and foremost always checking in with them first, like understanding where their like happiness level is on things in different areas of their life, from like personal, from business, and being able to separate that and realize that, okay, we are dealing with a person still. This isn't just a business entity. If you're looking to make some movement here and understand like what steps to take next, you can easily go over to our website, frnation.com, and you can download a free resource which is highlighting the 3 easy ways to grow your business, which in terms we mean grow your revenue and your income as a business owner. And there are simple action steps that within a week you can get implemented into your business. Now, I understand some of you listening to this may not be in the fitness space, and that's perfectly fine. you're still going to get value from that, because guess what we teach, it bridges to different industries as well. It's proven business framework. That's all it is. So just remove the fitness piece and you'll still get plenty of value from it.
Seen a lot of rooms, but they were nothing like this. The way you do what you do, I think you're something brand new.
21st Century Entrepreneurship with Martin Piskarik.
What am I falling into? This feels like something.
Imagine a space where triumphs, trials, and tales of entrepreneurship come alive. Welcome to the 21st Century Entrepreneurship Podcast, a gold awarded journey hosted by Martin Piskarik, connecting with listeners in 95 countries and ranking in the top 0.5% of all podcasts. Join our exclusive community, elevate your perspective, and embark on the path to success.